The number of overdoses have surged in Saskatchewan during the pandemic, yet Saskatchewan's only safe consumption site can only operate during office hours because of a lack of funding. Jason McCurdy, the executive director of Prairie Harm Reduction, says they were relying on additional funding to extend their hours.
Originally, we put in four budget allotments, one at $400,000 to operate during the day, one at $600,000 to operate in the evenings, one at $900,000 to operate daytime and then till midnight, and then one at $1.3 million to operate 24/7.
With no additional funding, they have turned to fundraising efforts.
Well, the provincial government turned us down on them, and then as a result, we've had to fundraise to be able to continue operation of the safe consumption site. And, we were pretty surprised at the response that we got from the business community and from donors, but it's been overwhelming, the amount of support we received so far.
APTN was sent this statement from the government of Saskatchewan when asked why Prairie Harm Reduction didn't receive the additional funding. Prairie Harm Reduction also receives annual funding from the Ministry of Social Services for additional outreach and support programs. We understand that addressing overdoses in Saskatchewan cannot be a one-size-fits-all strategy, and that is why we continue to collaborate with stakeholders across the province. McCurdy adds what they do receive is not enough to run 24/7 as needed. As in the case of Kimberly Squirrel, who died near the consumption site of an overdose in late January. It's people like Kimberly Squirrel that they are trying to help save.
I think sometimes people forget that there's names behind these overdose numbers, and when Kimberly should still be here today, it's incredibly frustrating.
McCurdy adds, if Prairie Harm Reduction was running 24/7, it could have saved her life.
If we had provincial funding, it's tough to argue that she wouldn't be alive today because, she died 600 meters roughly from our building.
Priscilla Wolf, APTN National News, Saskatoon.